What's up, NIO family? This is Rey-Jay back with another video. And in this one, I want to break down what's happening with NIO, Tesla, SPY, and the broader markets. I'm also going to talk about some key levels to watch for as time goes on and why next week is going to be very important. Just know that I am not a financial planner. So as far as NIO is going, we're outperforming the market. SPY and the QQQ, they closed kind of flat. We gapped up very nicely, but then the market started to dip as time went on. But NIO is up over 3.4%. Heading into next week, we just have very minor data. We have some manufacturing numbers on Monday. On Tuesday, we just have some minor data when it comes to economic optimism, but much data will not be coming out because of the government shutdown if it continues then. On Wednesday, we have the ISM services data. On Thursday, we essentially have minor data again, but keep in mind we do have more delayed data due to the government shutdown. There will be data not coming out. And for Friday, we just have the Michigan consumer sentiment data, and that's pretty much it. So a more quiet data week to start off the month of November. But keep in mind when we start a new month, algorithms tend to be like adjusted. Now, for next week, we also have Berkshire Hathaway announcing earnings on Monday, and then Palantir after that. On Tuesday, we have Uber, Shopify, and then a few more like Pfizer. Then we have AMD and Supermicro affecting some chips. On Wednesday, we have a McDonald's and a few more. Nothing way too crazy. Same thing with Thursday and Friday. It's going to be more quiet. So we're starting off November with a more quiet week. NIO is outperforming the market with a nice cup and handle like structure. As long as we hold above $7, we're going to favor some consolidation than in attempts to push for 7.4. NIO looks more bullish to me. And by the way, for the Americans out there, I just want to wish you guys a very happy Halloween. So I'm going to make this video kind of quick. SPY has an inverse cup and handle. We're going to see if we hold above 682.6. If not, this is going to likely continue to consolidate and eventually dip to fill this gap at 677. And there's another gap at 672. I would like to see us just consolidate and come back down to fill some of these gaps. And then we'll see if we bounce after that. But I do see some risk of downside. The QQQ has not lost critical support. We have 628.5 as our support if that doesn't hold. We're looking for 616. On the IWM, we're making lower highs here. We have resistance at 246 and support down here at 243. Might pop a bit before it starts to dip, so watch and see if we end up getting that sell-off. On ES, we're barely holding support at 68.94. We're going to see if we bounce a bit here before we turn back down, but there's downside risk that still exists. Same thing with NQ, might bounce before it starts dipping for about 25,826. If that doesn't hold, there's a gap at 25,500 to get filled, which implies more downsides likely coming. Bitcoin could be dipping to 108,000. Tesla is a possible head and shoulders like pattern, but it's holding up quite nicely. We do have the shareholder meeting next week. So we're going to see if Tesla tries to outperform the market or if it gets a rug pull. We're still at a make or break level. Because we held at 455, though, this is now looking a little bit more bullish, outperforming the markets. And this could help try to push Tesla back up to 460 with the shareholder meeting. Nvda could be dipping back down towards 198. And then Aapl is getting a rejection. We're going to see if 269 holds. If not, we're looking for 264. Just a few more. Palantir also has a head and shoulders unless we hold above 260. There is downside risk. It also depends on earnings, so we'll see how that goes. Coinbase is favoring 339. Amazon's going to be favoring a move down towards like the lower 240s. Meta is showing some weakness. We're going to see if 650 holds. If not, we're going to be dipping more. And Google has support at 277. We're going to see if that holds, or else there could be some downside risk. Microsoft is just barely holding 515 as well, so we'll see how that goes. The VIX is starting to push here. We're going to see if we could break past the 19 area. So for now, the market overall is showing some weakness, but NIO is showing some strength alongside Tesla with the shareholder meeting coming up. And as long as we're above $7, I think NIO is going to continue to consolidate and eventually push for 7.4. There is still some upside potential. All right, that's it for the update for now. I'll be back on either Sunday or Monday with another video. Until then, we'll just give the market some time and see how things go. Thank you all so much for listening, and peace out.